We are on our way to a new place. We have no idea what to expect when we get there. Accommodation has kind of been sorted out, so we have no idea what's going to happen when we get there. We've still got about 3 hours to go. We've got to drop off some honey on the way, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So we are up early in the morning. We've got our morning faces, morning voices on, and I'm just about to go outside and check the car because we are going on a big trip today. We're going to put the application in for permanent residency for the children, and then we're going on an 8.5 hour drive to work. So we're going to be going to the Novosibirsk Oblast, not in actual Novosibirsk, but Novosibirsk Oblast, and going to be working up there for a month. We're taking the whole family with us, so come along for the trip, and we hope you guys enjoy. All right, started. Hallelujah.
Just packing everything up and getting it in the car. Not a lot left. I tell you, when you travel though with a small family, you have all the extra things.
Well, I've got everything just about in there. I just got pillows for the children, and they'll probably have them next to them, so that's all right. A few bits and pieces. This is probably going to have to go in the back, but I've got a pretty good nook where it's all going to fit, so I think we've got it all in.
Yay!
But we have to bring a washing machine back on the way, so on the way back, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go! Let's go! First point of order is to go and put the application in, so I'm going to do that now. So we basically put the, yes? Wow. So we put the application in. The lady there is just, hey, you've been eating biscuits without me.
Sorry.
Anyway, the lady's just putting it all in the system. So basically I had to write it out by hand, and now they've got to type it into the computer. So that's going to take about half an hour. So while we're waiting for that, sorry, go over here. So while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go inside and look for a tool that my friend asked me to get if I saw it, because yeah, he hasn't been able to find it. So I've seen one in here before, and hopefully there's one here now, and yeah, if we can get that, we'll get that, and then we'll go back. We should be right around time for her to give me a piece of paper that says they've received the application, and then we can go on. Whew, what a mouthful. So I went into the shop and phoned up my friend, and because he wanted me to buy something there, and I showed him what was there, and well, the different types anyway of like little plier things, and he said, oh yeah, buy one of those and two of those, and which was good because that's all that was there. There was one other thing I wanted, but they didn't have that there. It's a special knife they make for cutting mineral bats, insulation bats, and they didn't have one here.
Take two. I want you to hear the rustling biscuit inside. I would normally have made our own biscuits. We don't normally buy biscuits, but unfortunately we were so busy getting everything packed and trying not to forget anything. I just didn't have time, and we had last minute visitors last night, so like literally just before you know, we had to do a last minute quick pack and get the car sorted. we had some visitors, which was really, really nice. Wonderful to catch up with some Russian friends. But obviously just put off a few different things. And so yeah, we have bought biscuits. What?
Something new every time. So apparently they have to come and photo where you live and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So we can't do it today.
What?
So, well, they could come and do it today, but we can't do it today. So she said, when you come back in a month and a half's time, or whenever it is you come back, then call me and then we'll sort something out. So that didn't happen last time, I can tell you that.
Wow.
Well, there we are. So that's it. Onwards.
Did you hear the rustling from inside?
The rustling. I don't have the mood for it anymore. Too disappointed. Let's go. I'm joking. Get across the road.
You can see by the yellow lines that it is a roadwork site.
It's a brand new road over there.
Over there, where there's no traffic, is where we will eventually travel. This side will be for traffic coming towards us, I presume. Pit stop time.
Time for lunch. Oh, it's a bit hot in here.
Salami, cucumber, and rye bread.
It's good. And carrot.
Big carrot.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we picked a service station that had a toilet. Because that's important for family. Well, for anyone really.
Yep. We are about halfway. What's the time? About 1? No, 2. 2 o'clock. And we're halfway.
It's really quite cool. In the amount of time that we've lived here in Russia, petrol stations have come such a long way. They're almost like the Australian roadhouses now. They actually, you can go in there, you can get a push button coffee, you can grab something warm, and they have comfortable, nice inside toilets, which is a real bonus for us. Justin vouches for the coffees. The push button coffees. Ah!
Yeah, I was quite surprised to
The
be honest.
barista music. It smells pretty good though. On the road again.
I forgot to see how far we've gone. How many litres was it?
Fuel stations haven't always been like that. When we first came here, they were like a little building where you go to the window and pay.
A lot of the ones on the highways, yeah. Yeah. The old the old service stations used to be quite often just a little brick building, and then yeah, you go up to the window and pay. But since they've redone this road, or the last 5 years basically, not 5 years, 4 years roughly, a lot of this has just been like completely rebuilt. Lots of new servos or petrol stations, and a lot of supporting infrastructure as well. Different new cafes and stuff are getting built. Very convenient for a traveller.
We're just commenting that these
familiarity. We'll be able to have a look at the new train station they did here.
Oh, let's have a look and see. Oh, it's nice. This is the nicest train station I've ever seen. Look how beautiful it is. Look, they've got like this covered area you can park and drop people off. You don't have to get covered in snow. It's got a nice clock. It's actually the colours of the railway line company. I love it. Bert's just sort of one of the first places we got to know a little bit. When we first moved to Russia, we had language lessons in Bert's. So we would drive back and forth a couple of times a week to do our language lessons in a really, really old Soviet-style apartment building. Yeah, quite an experience. That was before we ended up taking the language lessons online after that. So yeah, we would do like Skype calls with a language teacher. Random fact there.
So guys, we're back in Novo. We are watching all of the things that helped us decide to not live here.
This is the second traffic jam so far.
Yeah, certainly don't miss this. Hey guys, we have arrived and this is our accommodation. So we have over here our wardrobe, children's bed, our bed, and little child's bed. And we'll see how we go. I'm gonna go put the milk away.
Well, that's the end of this video. I know it's a bit different, it's just me. Justin is super busy at the moment doing a building project, which you will get a little bit of a look at probably in one of the upcoming videos. Oh, and if you do want to keep an eye on us in between videos, make sure you check out our Telegram channel and our Backyard Russia Insiders, which are both down in the description. We hope you enjoy tagging along with us in our first ever 8 to 10 hour long trip in the bus. It did really well, we had fun, and it was so nice having that bit of extra space to feed the children and just fit all of our stuff. It was a long trip, but it was a good trip. So until the next video guys, we look forward to seeing you then. Bye. It's got this kind of really red, green and something on the tower. Must be, it looks like a grain silo.